Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Dananjeri. I am full of energy because I am well rested, I am well fed, my skin is moisturized and my lips are glowing, and deal with it, girl. Anyway, so how have you been? Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Dananjeri, or you can call me Dan Brooks as my channel goes by, and I am so glad to have you on this channel, dear. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for liking. I hope you leave me a comment, leave me subscribe, and leave click on the notification bell so that you're able to get my videos every time I upload. I do this once a week. Yes. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well. And you have been part of Gang Gang, honey. How have you been, man? How have you been? Fill me in, fill me in. Miss Nini. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm so glad to be back, fam. I'm so glad to be back. And it's been quite a journey. Like, just trying to quit my job and get this YouTube thing right and try to figure out my social media, try to grow my social media. Man, it's crazy. So I needed a break so that I'm able to like just sit down and put structures that are going to help me grow the way I wanted. As you know, I quitted my job. If you're new, I quit my job to do this like full time, but I have not been doing it as much. I've been focusing on business, Cassie. And man, I'm learning that, Maze, you cannot be a master of everything. You have to be a master of something, because man, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to balance out everything. But this life, no balance. So whatever kidogo balance we get is what we use and is what we run with. So fam, I'm here. As the title of the video goes, I am just wondering. But before that, I realized I don't talk about what my channel is about. Here's the thing. This channel is just to give you content that is uplifting, content that is going to help you learn, relearn, and unlearn stuff that you've learned over time. And we're doing this together, because even as I talk to you, I also learn from everything that I'm telling you guys. Also, I would like you to know that I do some lifestyle content. Sometimes I do travel vlogs, and I am a traveler. Like, my name is Njeri, and Njeri in Kikuyu means someone who likes to travel. So basically, my mom knew. That's why they call me Njeri. Yeah, so I really like to travel. So once in a while, you'll be seeing vlogs of places that I've been to and some of the excursions I've gone to, and it's gonna be fun. And I'm learning to do like good stuff in terms of content wise, and I'm working hard to give you amazing and quality content. So besides that, so that's what Dan Brooks is all about, just in case you're new and you have no idea what this channel is about. Yeah, so I hope that's clear now and everything is good. And I'm so happy that you're here. I'm really glad that you clicked on this video, because man, I had missed you. I had missed to talk to you. I had missed to just sit before the camera and just, but that break was much required, because man, hey, you need to find balance. Hey, this life no balance, but man, you need to find it anyway, okay? Yeah, so I always appreciate my skin, but hey, my skin ever since from Mombasa, I make up, but recently I feel too, it's doing its thing. So I put it on bio oil, by the way, and bio oil is really helping with clearing the scars and stuff. Okay, not really clearing, but it's making my face a bit in a toned skin, na inafanya marks zina disappear, well, zina fade, if I do say so myself. Yeah, wow. As per the title goes of the video, like I mentioned earlier, I want to find out, how was your first half of the year? How did January, February, March, April, May, June go for you? Because man, I had goals written out. I had things I wanted to do. I had plans sort out, but life is always gonna do whatever it's gonna do. So I'm here to catch you up on how my first half of the year was. And I feel like this is very important, because even as I do this, I know I will look back in December and be like, oh my God, this is what I was able to achieve by the end of the year, and this is the far that I've come, and even for you, I would like for you to just sit down and think, just write them, achievements I've achieved ever since the year began, Just write them down. Take a pen and a paper, write the things that you are proud of, write the things that you are proud of, the things you did, things you failed at, things you hope to improve on, things you hope to, new habits you hope to, to cultivate, and that kind of thing. Yeah. So for me, I had sought out some goals. Kulikuwa na personal goals, there were friendship goals, spiritual goals, wellness goals, financial goals, and career goals. Yeah. And man, has it been tough? It's been tough. It's been tough. And then I had a whole list of 2022 habits, things that are going to help me become a world-class performer, according to Robin Sharma. Y'all, have you read that book, The 5 a.m. Club? You haven't? Please go grab a copy. Okay, so here's the thing. I sorted out my goals into personal goals, friendship goals, spiritual goals, wellness goals, career goals, and financial goals. In this case, personal goals is just maybe let me just read. This is me actually just being accountable on this YouTube video, because man, sometimes we say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, but we really do not do anything about it. So this is me keeping myself in check, and I hope as I do this, you're doing this to yourself as well. You're going to sit down, or maybe at the end of the video, you're going to sit down and write down the goals that you are able to achieve, and the things that you failed at, and the new habits that you hope to instill, to cultivate. So let me just show you short, just you see, this is what I mean, like kuna personal goals, wellness goals, spiritual, financial goals, and that kind of thing. And I'm only going to share, I will share as much information as I can, so that we actually see by the way dem alikuwa anafanya nini ama kutopa anatuambia, that kind of thing. Anyway, so on my personal goals, number one was I want to go back to serious reading, and for this year I want to do 30 books. 30 books. And so far, do you know how many books I've read? Actually, let's just check, because I write them down, by the way. The first quarter I read 7 books. Second quarter I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I read 5. So 7 plus 5, that's 12 books. So I have like minus 30, that's 8. I have 18 books to go. Wait. Yeah, I have 18 books to go. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter is ndo imeanza July, August, September, right? Yeah. So I've read so far, up until now, I've read 12 books. Bro, I'm just wondering, what books have you read? Wow, not so bad. That's technically half, right? Okay, also I'm telling myself, is it half? Yeah, it's technically half. See, half ya nini? Half ya 30 ni 15. So I'm short 3 books. So this mwezi nafaa kuwa nimesoma. By the time mwezi inaisha, nafaa kuwa nimesoma at least 3 books. Oh Lord, have mercy. Anyway, yeah, so that was number one of my personal goals. I want to go back to serious reading and do 30 books for this year. I think that's achievable. I think by the time 2022 is over, nitakuwa nimesoma 30 books, because if kama nimefika number 12 sahi, and we just began the third quarter, then niko na imani I'm going to achieve that goal. Okay, everybody. So by the way, what was your goal for reading books? Have you read? How many books have you read? Leave me a comment. Tell me, challenge me. Kama umesoma more than me, yeah. I'm getting you a book. I promise. I'm getting you a book. If you read more books than me, I'm getting you a book. Just tell me which one and I'll buy it for you. You only promise, by the way. Okay, so the other thing is to create new habits for consistency daily. That's basically the 2022 habits I was talking about. And then spend less time on social media and put on do not disturb mode in the evening. Wow, I am proud of myself. Create new habits for consistency. Well, I have been meditating daily. Well, there are days when sija meditate, but I have made it consistent. Hakuna wiki imeisha kama sija meditate at least 3 times a week. And then I've been working out. Hakuna wiki imepita kama sija work out 3 times, except for March. March nilislack sana when it came to my physical health. And then the other thing is spend less time on social media. Well, after 10, these days, after 10, my phone just goes automatically on do not disturb mode, and I am off social media. And these days I sleep better. By the way, wow, kumbe sleep ni important. Like I used to be like, I think Kisha have 5 hours of sleep, I'm good. But I was more tired. These days I'm well rested. I mean, even my skin appreciates it. I am telling you, my body, what enough rest is very important. But they just get your 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Do not downplay that. Nilisoma kuna kitabu inaitwa Ikigai. I read it and they were saying that sleep is very important, and there's a hormone that you produce that helps your skin look a lot more. This helps your skin look a lot more younger. So if you're not sleeping well, you're aging yourself, bro. You're aging yourself, and you don't want to be that person who is 30 and they're looking 40. So get enough rest. Enough rest is very important. Sleep, to be specific, okay? And then the other thing was to stick to my goals and follow through. I know these personal goals are a bit vague, but they've helped me. So they were able to help me, like, just tick off some boxes. They helped me rule out, or is it rule out? Yeah, be able to come up with a set of goals: financially, spiritual goals, wellness, career goals, and friendship goals. Yeah, and then preview my progress weekly. In June, I did not do a good job. In May and June, I did not do a good job. And I am telling you guys, my personal goals, hey, man, I've been doing well. For someone who, well, wow. You see the power of writing down your goals. I'm saying I've been doing well because number 5, preview my progress weekly. I've been doing it so well. Except for, I think, sometime in May. No. Except for June. June was like proper week review. But all I'm saying is, look at this, girl, so that you don't think I'm just bluffing. You see, this is January progress. Tukamaliza January, this is February, this is March. All these are the things. This is my weekly progress. This is my weekly progress, yeah? All these are the things that I've been able to achieve. Look, this is May and June don't mislack sana, but in June nilikuwa able to fill up some information. I think it's in May that I slacked, but in June I tried to keep up. You see what I mean? And once you write these things, but then sometimes you sit down and be like, Kai, what have I achieved so far? What are the things that nimekuwa nikimake progress on? Unapata hauna hata kitu. Like, you do not know until you put it down on paper. Otherwise, it's not easy to remember all the things that you've been able to achieve. So I do my weekly reviews on Sundays. Niko Michuki Park, nimekaa chini naangalia to-do list yangu, the things I've been able to achieve, the things I haven't, and why I have not, and I check myself. And I'm realizing that every time I check myself, I push myself harder to become the better person that I want to be, okay? And man, I've been acing my personal goals. I won't be too hard on myself on this video because I've been hard on myself enough. And man, my personal goals, I have to pat myself in the back. I'm actually doing this in a very raw way. I just went this nearly go through it in a very rushy way. I just perused through. I was like, I'm doing this. But just being able to sit down and actually challenge myself and check the thing that I said I was gonna do and actually see that I have been doing it, man, that makes me a proud person. That makes me happy. Man, that makes me happy, you know? And to see that you can just put things, sometimes you're not even thinking about it. You're just writing them and saying, I need to review my progress every week. And then you actually do it. Yeah, there is power in actually putting it down on paper. You know, there is power in putting it down on paper. And man, you need to write your goals down bana. Hata kama tu ziko too vague, nataka kupata pesa by the end of the month. No, even if they are vague, just write them down on paper. There is power in writing them down, you know, and it helps you become a better person. It helps you grow. It helps you see your shortcomings. It helps you expand your brain capacity in terms of growth, maybe through reading, through these new habits that you said you were gonna go. So to may review personal goals, and then I want to go to, I don't want this video to be also very long, so I'm also going to review my habits for 2022, because I think these are the most crucial parts. These other ones are a bit too private, and I'm not one to air my stuff online, but I also want to fill you in on all the information I can. Okay, so my 2022 habits, number one was work out consistently 5 days a week. Well, like I said, in March ndo nimekuwa nikislack, but I have been working out 5 days a week. Okay, at least 4. Let me not lie, like at least 4 days a week. Okay, and then I read 15 pages of a book daily. Well, have I been doing 15 pages? Sometimes more, sometimes less, but I have been reading. Point is, nimekuwa nikisoma, because if you, and then there's something else about goals. Maybe we'll talk about that towards once I'm done reading these habits, okay? And then read 3 verses of the Bible daily. Wey, nimekuwa nikislack. I have not been reading the Bible, but I have these devotional books by Max Lucado. It's a very good devotional books. It has each day sort out, and if you have my number, you've seen me post it on Facebook, sometimes on Instagram, and yeah, it's a very good book, and I think it makes you enjoy reading the word. By the way, it's I don't know, and I got it on the streets in Tao, one of Nona Malinaiva Siko May Avenue. Up where there's someone who was selling them. I hope sijui kama ziko bado, but it's a very good book. A very good devotional book. Maybe I'll share it with you next time. And then number 4 is finish a book for book club beforehand. Book club is a club that I run recently to make slow. Sijui kama ni people wamekuwa na more responsibilities ama ni nini. But every month we read a book, but I challenge myself to do at least 2 or 3 books, yeah? And me saying to finish a book for book club beforehand is before the month ends, so that I can be able to read my other personal collection, yeah? And have I been doing that? Well, book club tuliacha kusoma sijui lini. I think tujachagua kitabu in 2 months. Tumekuwa tukislack, but man, I don't know. Give me ideas on how to revive it. Anyway, the other thing is journal for not less than twice a week. Yeah, I've been journaling a lot, and you guys, I'm gonna do a whole video about journaling, because journaling is life changing, trust me. And we'll even go through some of my feelings in my journal, because I feel like it's very important. It's like a guide. I would like to do like a guide to someone who is starting to journal. I will tell you this for a fact, that I have journaled for so long. Trust me, I have journaled for so long. And it's, kitambo, when we were kids, they used to call it a diary. It was a diary before they called it channeling and stuff. Or maybe that Kizungu had not reached here. Journal not less than a week. And journaling is just a form of therapy. This thing will transform your life. It will help you articulate your emotions better. It will help you get to the core of the things that you feel and actually understand. And then when you read this journal later, you will see the patterns that you've been putting yourself. Man, journaling is, you need to get yourself on journaling. And I'm gonna do a whole video on journaling, by the way. I'm gonna do a whole video, and then I will do like guidelines on what you should do when you're journaling, and so that, because I've done journaling for so long, I was telling you that before, and before it escaped my mind, I've done journaling for so long. Before I knew it was journaling, I used to call it a diary. I've kept a diary for so long. Trust me, I started journaling when I was thinking class 3 or 5. That's when I started journaling. Like, I'd be so mad and I'm writing in my diary, today I feel like this, and I've done it for so long, and I'm learning that I cannot live without journaling, and it's become a habit of mine, and journaling has just been life-changing. I could sit here and talk the whole day about journaling. So let's move on, okay? Meditate daily. Well, meditation is something else as well, man. We say, I'm on I want to go meditate, I want to do this, I want to do this. or meditation is trash. How do you just sit somewhere and just start journaling and just start meditating, thinking of things that are not there? Honey, my dear, meditation is life. Man, I will sit down and tell you what meditation can do to you. I will bring out facts. I will bring out people who have done meditation and the things that they do and how it's changed their lives. I will do all that so that you can see the importance of meditation. I will do a very conclusive research. Come here, sit down, and teach you about meditation. Well, I've done meditation ever since I think I could meditate after college. Not after college, and I was in college. That's when I started meditating, and that's like 8 years ago, 2018. Where Miss Sabo. But really, not 2018, 2016 is when I started meditating and doing yoga. And man, I wouldn't even see anymore. Watch and nyamazi hapo. And then wake up at 5 a.m. This has been the biggest lie of all time. Diana and waking up at 5 a.m. has been a scam. She's tried to wake up at 4 years, maybe one time in a month. And she'd feel so happy about herself. Well, thing is, I feel like waking up at 5 a.m. would be quite a stretch for me because I have the whole day to myself and my business can be sorted out even in my absence. And all I need to do is to get things done, get my channel up and running, post stuff on social media, maybe work, make a few calls here and there, and that kind of thing. So to me, waking up at 5 a.m. really does not make sense, to be honest. And I remember Robin Sharma saying that you just need to curate this plan so that it works for you. Because I'm thinking, come on, I'm 5 a.m., then that means maybe I have a 9 to 5 and I'm going to work or something of that sort. Really, I think I shouldn't have written this, but to be honest, waking up at 5 a.m., it does not make sense to me. But if I wake up whatever time I wake up, I am more productive. But I want you to know that when I wake up earlier, I am more productive. So there is also a science behind waking up early. Actually, there is a Moroccan quote that says, waking up early is bought with gold. I don't know if you've seen that. It's bought with, like, that's the power of waking up early. You get a lot more time than everybody else to do the things that you wanted to do, okay? But also getting enough sleep is very important. So if you're going to sleep at, if you're going to wake up at 5 a.m., please usilale 1 a.m. because, man, you will wake up tired and you will hate that you have to wake up. Yeah, the secret is just to sleep early. For me, by 11 nakwanga nimesnooze, nakwanga out, or my body will just automatically go to rest and I will not be active in any way. But waking up at 5 a.m., I will not lie to you, I have not been doing that. But I've been trying to wake up early, at least 7, 6:30, 8 sometimes. And bora tu niko na, bora I've written, as long as I've written down my to-do list, I'm able to achieve the things that I want to achieve. Yeah. But sometimes I slack, especially ukichelewa kuamka. I think the secret is do not wake up early. You see, do not wake up early. Do not wake up late. And late, I'm speaking 10 onwards. Ukiamka 10, 11, then you don't. Before you get off bed, it's 11. Before you wash your face and brush your teeth, it's 11:30. Before you have breakfast, it's noon. Before you know it, ni saa 10 na siku imeisha. You know? So I think the secret is just to wake up early so that you can keep your body productive and move as much as you can. And then post content on YouTube every week. I have failed terribly on this. And I have not been posting week on week. There are those months that have been consistent and I post content week on week. And well, I guess we'll do better this second half, yeah? Yeah. So see at least 5 people daily. This was for my career. I was a financial advisor not so long ago, like a month ago or 2. But I am no longer doing that. So I think we'll cancel that. And then write a gratitude journal daily. Hey, this is something else. When you keep a gratitude journal, you remain a very positive person. Have you ever sat with someone and they start talking and you're like, Yani, they use so much negative energy, like almost nothing is almost nothing is possible. You understand? So I'm thinking, well, I don't even know what I'm saying. But a gratitude journal is very good. You should try do a gratitude journal. Have I been keeping a gratitude journal? Not quite, but there are things that I've been grateful for. I think for me, a gratitude journal has been more of prayer, waking up and telling God, actually, more of thanksgiving, waking up and telling God, thank you so much for life, God. Thank you for good health. Thank you for a roof over my head. Thank you for this meal that I am going to have for breakfast. Thank you for providing, Basically, that's how I do my gratitude. It's usually like a prayer, a thank you prayer to God every morning. So I would say I'm not doing badly off. And then review the set goals every week. Well, I've been doing that, and we said in Mindonili Slack. And then imagine that's it. That's it. And man, I have not been doing so bad. Can you imagine? I have not been doing so bad. I am proud of myself because to just sit here and tick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 11, 8 out of 11. Hiyo ni percentage poa. Nimehack it bana. Nimehack it. Good stuff. And I'm proud of myself. So far, that's how I've been doing. Holistically, yeah. That's how I have been doing. I am just wondering, have you done a review for yourself? What have you done? What have you achieved? What are the things that you're most proud of? And what are the things that makes you happy? And are your goals being achieved? Ama umetulia tu unangoja kuja kupaka rangi nchi. Oh my God. So I would like for you to comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me what goals you've been able to achieve. Tell me the things that have made you so happy, the new habits that you've cultivated, the new books that you've read. Oh, and remember, there's a present for someone who's read more than 12 books this year. Okay? If you read more than 12 books, come to my DMs on Instagram. Another thing, I want you to follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram at Diane Jerry. Diane with an E and Jerry with a Y. At Diane Jerry. On Facebook, I am Diane Brooks. On TikTok, I am Diane Brooks. So follow me, guys. Let's engage there. And if you have read more than 12 books, I am getting you a book of your choice. DM me. Let's do this. I like to cultivate a reading culture in people because, man, someone once said, if you want to hide a secret from an African, put it in a book. And trust me, that I am always going against that quote. I don't want to be living somewhere kuna secret, so I want to read a lot more and become a better person and make the world a better place for those who are coming and those who are still here. Yeah, so like, share, comment, leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up if you really like this video, and tell me how you're doing this second half of the year. I would really like to learn from you as well. I would really like to see how you're doing, and that has been my progress so far, and so far I am really grateful. And I guess I'll see you next week. Yeah, so if you're new, please make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, share this content. It's content that is going to help you become a better person for yourself, challenge you in some way, and such and such and such. Yeah, so I am so glad that you came and listened to me for 30 minutes. Thank you so much. And leave me a comment. Let me know how your goals have been for the year, and if you're having a good time this 2020 and what you're mostly grateful for. Okay, it's been your girl Diana Brooks. Yes, so follow me on the socials. Let's engage. Let's talk there. Leave me a comment here and I will be happy to reply. If you know me, you know I like all your comments and like them and reply to them. Okay, so I guess I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, it's been your girl Dan Brooks. Mwah.